How do physics and ragdoll mechanics tie into executions to make them feel unpredictable but satisfying?
Yeah, and again, looking at how Gangbase does things and that unpredictability can sometimes add to like the surprise or the comeback kind of nature of a sport. And some of that stuff, you could go for a play, not fully know the outcome of it, but given a little bit of luck, things swing your way, like the bounce off of a kick off the ball actually goes in the direction that you needed it to. And a lot of, soccer is the best example for this, right? Like a corner head into the center to line, and it's perfectly right. It's lobbed perfectly into the center for another player to just get the kick in, right? And so this type of like randomness in kind of where the shot might go is interesting. Maybe not for precision actions like throwing a spear or using a bow, but definitely for picking up someone, them into something, and have the knockback be used to your benefit, right? And that's something that when you start playing, you might not necessarily think about. You'll go in there, you fight, throw people into things. But as you start to get better at the game, it's the difference between like getting one or two execution points back to like execution kills back to back. Because you could throw someone into a wall and that knockback kind of like pinball or pool hits someone else or maybe two other people, that knocks them into execution points, right? And you've now taken out two people. And so using the knockback in your advantage to offset or smooth out some of the more predictable gameplay mechanics is really what it's there for, right? Like I don't want to use a bow for a ranged attack if I need something to ricochet. I probably want to pick up something like a barrel or something that's got a bit more surface area so that I could throw it at something, get that knockback, and maybe have it ricochet into the thing that I really need. Because the trick shot at this point is better in this scenario, right? So the knockback for ricochet is something really important for us, where we use the physics and the ragdoll to help players pull off an execution so that they're not always kind of flailing around for it. They've already used precision to get their opponents into a staggered state. They've used the spear in a precise way, long distance headshot, right? So now the person is staggered, they can run over, pick them up, and that should be a little bit more lenient. It's really up to now the defender to kind of get out of that grab. And so the throwing and the knockbacks and all of that stuff that happens when you throw the defender, that's all to really help you and give you the advantage in that, because you've already done a lot of work getting it. It also then encourages near misses. You go to throw someone at an execution point and you just miss. It's like basketball, right? Where you create that shot, the 2-pointer, the 3-pointer. Can I even get this guy into the point from here? Or do I need to get closer? But, taking that little bit of extra time means that the guy onto my left now is going to come and hit me, and I will lose that defender that I'm grabbing, right? So it's one of those things where do you take the shot or not take the shot? And so we really lean into a lot of sports in ways that you not necessarily think about, because they have a lot of these like physics mechanics that kind of come into play that we don't really think about when we think of a soccer ball, right? There's a lot of things that the players do based off of the knockback and the bounciness and the friction and all those different things.
I didn't realize we had so much physics in this game, but that now makes sense on why it's taking so long to build, as the community says.